We're back now with Gwen Parks. She's competing the Netflix series Squid Game, The Challenge, but also an IU alum. Thanks for joining us, Gwen.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yay, I'm so excited. I was so happy when you were available.
All right, let's get right into it. So what made you decide to apply for Squid Game, The Challenge?
Well, actually, somebody reached out to me from their team who had seen my sports videos from IU and said that they thought I'd be a great fit for it and I should try out. And, it kind of went from there.
Wow, that's awesome.
I need that to happen to me. Someone slide into my DMs and ask me to be on a reality show. I will say yes. So, how did it feel being eliminated in the first episode, and what was going through your mind?
Well, obviously, what was going through my mind right when I had lost was, like, damn, this kind of sucks. Like, this is, but this has been so cool to be here and, like, meet all these people. I was just happy with even the chance to be there and be a part of the experience. Well, obviously I wish it could have been longer, and then I kind of wanted to feel whatever, the paintball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's still cool.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Very exciting. What was something behind the scenes that viewers wouldn't know while they were watching?
Something behind the scenes is, we did a lot of time at the hotel where we got to mingle and mix and meet people. And there's a lot of waiting around, while we film. Actually the one really big thing was in the beginning scene when they had all the guards come out and, everyone was lined up. They didn't like how a lot of us were like cheering and screaming. Like it's supposed to be something scary, I guess. So they had us like redo that a couple times, but it was incredibly funny because they got on their like voice of God loudspeaker and they're like, because everybody there, because it was filmed in London in their accent, they're like, you need to stop screaming, guys, please. It's supposed to be scary.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny.
So has this changed anything about your career goals? Like, are you thinking about maybe doing more reality TV in the future?
I definitely, am thinking about it, if the opportunity presents itself, obviously. I do love working on camera and, presenting and entertaining. So all of that's still the same for me. It just only strengthened, what I kind of love to do.
Awesome. Well, if you could go back and play again, what would you do differently?
Pick the other team.
Yeah, that's what I thought you would say.
Pick the other team that didn't get, eliminated. That really sucked though, because, I would like to say that, me losing was my control, like my fault, but I really couldn't in that scenario.
Yeah, totally. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us. It was so awesome having you here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Of course. All right, still to come on What's Up Weekly, we get you caught up on this week's trending topics.
Our Paris Payton is in studio to tell us all about recent celebrity news. Coming up.